ever feel like you're supposed to have it all together, but inside you're wondering how everyone else makes it look so easy? You're not alone. This is Southern Sisters, a place for women who want to grow without the guilt, find purpose in the messy middle, and be reminded that you were made for more. Make sure you stick around. We always save the bloopers for the end. Welcome to our episode of Southern Sisters. We're so glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. You may notice this looks a little bit different. Again.
We're just hopping around.
We're a traveling podcast.
Unintentionally.
Have microphone will travel.
Yeah. Submit your form online for us to have a podcast at your house.
At your venue.
Exactly.
Well, what happened was there was a water damage where we usually do it. And so we had to move all the equipment and wash all the curtains. And the curtains are fine, but we're back here at Mom's office recording today. And we just were like, who needs the curtains? We're just going to have it up and it'll be great. So I'm excited to see how this looks on video. I think it'll be awesome. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about snack swaps and small wins, how health isn't all or nothing. So you may have noticed a trend that this month we've been talking about health. Last week we talked about mental and emotional health with kids. We also talked about like goals and don't getting all crazy. And next week's episode, guys, you need to buckle up because it's incredible. It's all about emotional load that women carry. And we've already recorded it and it's going to be awesome. Okay, so for our icebreaker question today, it is, what's one health phase you tried that lasted about, 3 days?
Mm-hmm.
This one came to mind really quickly for me, and it's carnivore.
Me too!
Carnivore.
The exact same thing.
I am convinced, Adam does great on carnivore. It's great. And I felt really great because I cut out so much. I, as a woman, cannot possibly force feed myself that much steak and beef. And I was like, ooh, I don't want to see another piece of meat. I can't even.
Yes.
So I would try to do it creative ways, bacon, grilled chicken. But I couldn't do it. So I changed to do whole food. So I would do carnivore, but with the kids and me, I would do carnivore with fruits and vegetables. And that helped me so much. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can cut out carbs. I can cut out sugar. I cannot cut out colored foods. Everything was flesh colored and I couldn't.
Mine was keto. I just could not handle all the fat. It was just fat. Yeah. It was so counterintuitive to how I grew up. We were always
eat
fat
better.
free, reduce fat, low fat, and then I marry somebody that drinks whole milk and I've had skim my whole life. And I was like,
What is that?
what is
milk
this?
tastes like?
What? But yeah, keto, I couldn't handle more than 3 days.
Yeah. Mine was doing one of those no sugar for 30-day challenges. But to be fair, a friend of mine, shout out Brooke Pennington.
What?
She wanted to do this challenge together because she watched this video about how it's really good for reducing puffiness in your body and your face. So we kind of wanted to see what our results would be. And she wanted to do this when it was my kids had birthdays and then Thanksgiving. And then I was like, I'm so sorry, Brooke.
No.
But I have not been doing it, but you go, girl.
More power to you.
Yes.
That's hard.
It is really hard. It's funny how you think about all the fads, though. We're surrounded by all the different fad diets, like apple cider vinegar stuff, or...
There's so many different opinions. It's crazy.
So for our segment today, we are going to do Evie's Pop Culture Corner. Evie.
All right, wait. You got to sing your little song.
Oh, what is it?
Evie's Pop Culture Connect.
That was hard.
I need to remember that.
All right, so our Pop Culture Corner for today goes along with what we are talking about. All right, so I saw this on TikTok and it was a clip from another podcast called The Makeshift Project. And they were talking about 8 American foods that are banned in other countries. So I thought it would be fun for you guys to guess what they are, and I'll tell you why they're banned.
And I will tell you right now, 8 out of 8 of them will be in my house.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear. Okay,
That's my prediction.
This is like
That's my
mom when
prediction.
she ruined
Are
Christmas at the family party because she started telling everyone what was wrong with all the fast food restaurants.
Yes.
And everybody was
When
so
when we
mad.
tried to have a Weight Watchers Thanksgiving, I'm scarred for life.
She's like, did you know they put sawdust in the beef at Taco Bell? Okay, so are these specific foods? Like specific? Or
Some
are
of them,
they like
some of them
some
are
some-
like a specific brand of food, and then some of them, yes, they're like a specific food.
I've got several.
Let me just think about what's in my kitchen.
Try?
Yeah, just
Rapid fire,
go.
go.
Okay, I would say Red Dye 40.
But it's just not like that.
Fruit roll ups.
Skittles.
Specific.
Skittles.
Yes, yes. Skittles is one, but they didn't have it on this list because they were focusing more on like food.
Food.
Nice
Food.
food.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Rice
not
Krispie
candy.
treats, yogurt,
No.
whole wheat bread.
Kraft mac and
Wait,
cheese.
wait. Go back. Bread.
Yeah.
American bread.
Yeah.
So
Bad.
apparently, they put a dough conditioner in it that is also used in yoga mats.
What the what?
So everybody get your bread from Dough Worth It.
Get your bread from Dough Worth It. Actually, side note, I was talking to Sherilyn this week, and we're doing a giveaway this week for bread.
Hey,
Perfect
We're
lineup.
going to do 2 lucky winners get a free loaf of bread. All you have to do is like Dough Worth It. You have to like Southern Sisters Podcast, and you have to leave Southern Sisters Podcast a review and tag 5 friends on Dough Worth It's post. It'll be
Post that out.
just that.
And this
Super.
one, the bread.
bread that doesn't have yoga
Okay,
mat
so
stuff in it.
here's
Yes.
the thing about. So I used to do sourdough. When I found all this out like a year ago, I was doing sourdough for a long time. Got pregnant. That all stopped because it's like a 3-day intensive process. So
I know. When I
we
watch
started-
videos on it, I'm like, you have to feed it, and then you have to what?
Yeah,
and then you
somebody
have to
today
what?
I saw they were
barely
like,
do
if
that for
someone
my
gives
children.
you-
I can't
they
do
were
that
like,
for
if
bread.
someone gives you loaves of sourdough bread, they want to marry you because they will not give this to anybody.
Yeah.
So I started ordering from Sherilyn because she grinds her own wheat, and we just order several, and then I'll put them in the freezer and pull them out because I'm like, that's my pregnancy, like.
Yeah.
Splurge.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have time. So yeah, it's all the wheat and the processing and the enriched flour and the
The stuff.
Yogurt.
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 Yogurt, no.
Kraft mac and cheese.
Kraft mac and cheese, artificial yellow dye 6.
Just made that today.
for lunch.
A quick replacement that's Bobby approved is Annie's, and they have it at Costco. So all the Annie's,
Ooh,
just
yeah.
grab that, and it still tastes
Annie's
great.
is good.
Okay.
Like cereals. So like
Breakfast
Fruit
cereal.
Loops.
Fruit
Pop-Tarts.
Loops is one.
Oh, I
Pop-Tarts.
heard about Fruit Loops.
Pop-Tart. I
It's
mean,
bad.
sorry. Fruit Loops is because it has too many artificial dyes.
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts was not on there.
Fruit. I mean,
'cause they're
cereal
delicious.
is really hard to find a replacement, but Seven Sundays is one of my favorite brands.
Yeah.
But
I'm
they
not
don't
really a
taste
cereal
like the good
person
stuff,
anymore.
so-
No.
Yeah, because it's
I
terrible.
just, yeah.
Okay.
Another one is a type, it's a cracker, but it's a specific brand of cracker.
Cheez-Its.
No.
Thank goodness.
Goldfish.
No.
Oh, good.
Ritz crackers.
Veggie
Ritz
straws.
crackers.
What?
Same reason as
Ritz.
Kraft
Forgot
mac and
about
cheese, artificial yellow dye 6.
Which is unnecessary.
Why would you put yellow dye
It's
in a
unnecessary.
cracker?
Exactly.
To make it beautiful
Yeah.
and delicious.
There's several that came
And
to my head.
addicting.
Okay, 2 of these are like a type of like meat, I guess.
Meat.
Beef
Yeah.
jerky.
Lunchables.
No.
Like
Deli meat.
No.
Bologna.
One you find in the sea.
salmon.
American
Oh,
salmon
it's
specifically.
so bad. Like so many parasites.
So
Yeah, we stopped buying
It is-
salmon
it
like
is-
a year and a half ago.
it is farmed.
And I can't do it.
It is
This is
farmed.
why we talk to each other.
Listen,
This is not.
We're literally-
it's not wild.
You're like
Killing our children. I just had salmon yesterday.
I can't. Y'all, once you see it, you can't unsee it. And I haven't had salmon in a year and a half. I couldn't ruin it for you. I'm sorry.
So where do you get salmon that doesn't have parasites?
You don't.
Nothing
Go
in
ahead.
America?
Okay, so it's farmed. It's not wild salmon, and they put synthetic coloring to the fish feed.
Ew.
So because it's farmed, they have parasites. So sometimes when you cook it, you can see them come out.
Yes. So there's another
We're
type of
ruining
meat.
everyone's life. We are mom at Christmas.
The other type of meat is like it's
It's
bad
not
for you.
Christmas. It's January.
It's just
Everybody's wanting
obvious
to make
that
changes.
it's bad for you. What do you think it is?
Oh, the meat that's
Yeah.
bad for you?
Yeah, it's bad for you if you eat a lot of it.
Fried
Hot
chicken.
dogs.
No.
Bad
It's not
eat
hot
a lot of
dogs?
it.
It's pork.
Oh, pork in general.
Yes,
Yeah.
pork, American pork.
Yeah, it's,
Yes. They use a drug to boost growth and lean out the meat.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Full of parasites.
Every day.
All right.
Hot dogs every day.
All right, we have 2 left. One is a fruit.
No.
Yes.
Grapes?
A fruit. No.
Don't say grapes.
Apples and bananas.
American apples.
What?
It
Apples
is-
are cheap.
It is
Come
coated
on.
in DPA. I don't know what that is. We can look that up. And
Okay, you can scratch your apples and it has wax, and you can see the like
that
the
it's
waxy
coated in
coating
something.
that they put on that your kids are like ingesting.
And apparently
And
the
it's
DPA
parasites.
is
Not parasites. What's this?
oh yes,
Pesticides.
pesticides.
Thank you.
Yes, and
Different.
the thing that it's coated in can lead to causes of causes of cancer.
Makes sense why everybody's got cancer.
Yes. All right. This last one goes in something that we don't drink this.
Is it a creamer?
Yep. But specifically coffee make creamer.
Oh,
It
people
has-
are gonna
It's not
hate us.
actually
They're
cream.
gonna send us hate mail now.
But my hot chocolate.
It has hydrogenated soybean oil and cottonseed oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
This means nothing to me.
Which I mean, man, I don't know.
Guys,
Alrighty.
Yeah.
it is so
Blow my
important
mind.
to pay attention to what we put into our bodies.
If nothing else, if you are feeling at the beginning of our health food journey, because it doesn't start with changing everything in your life, because who would want to do that? When we
No.
started this like 3 or 4 years ago, you start with things that are like easy swaps.
Yes.
So we don't have any type of oil in our house besides olive oil. Now, 3 years ago, we just were like, olive oil's better. Now we're like, we need to make sure that it's cold pressed from the same town in Italy, like that it's all comes from the same place, because
Yeah.
that's how crazy you get when the crunchier you get. But when you're first starting out, my favorite thing to do is the Bobby approved app. So if you don't have that, take it with you.
I don't know about that.
You can just scan the app. It's a free app, and he's great if you follow him on Instagram.
Who's
But
Bobby?
He tells you why. Bobby is just his name.
Okay.
Bobby
And he's-
Parrish.
I think yes.
Bobby Parrish.
It's just like what he dedicates his life to. And
So like I'll scan a thing and it'll be like, this is not approved because there's cane sugar in there. But I'm like, it's organic cane sugar and it's been that type of week, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
But if it's like, here's 17 ingredients you've never heard of, and also seed oils and like it'll
And
say
dyes
why,
and-
then it's just great to know. So it's just great to look, and it takes you a little bit longer to shop, but
yeah.
then you know, and that's a great way to start.
I can't wait to go around my house and be like, Jared,
Right?
We are
roll-ups.
Don't do that.
Oh
to
yeah,
yourself.
no.
no,
Just
no.
the things you're buying. Just start.
I don't do the grocery shopping. So I have to do it when it gets home. Take this back.
If you
Take
don't
this
have
back.
control over it, then you don't have control over it. You don't need to worry about it.
Not worry about it.
But he also will tell you, like, I don't recommend like this brand of yogurt, but like I would recommend this
Like an
brand
easy
of yogurt.
switch. Like an Annie's mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yes.
When the kids
He
are
does
like,
what I
"We
tell
can
him,
eat mac
though.
and cheese
So,
again.
like, I may not have control what he
They were
buys,
so
but I'm like,
excited.
hey, go get the Annie's instead of the Kraft.
I'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
You're like,
He'd just
and
be like,
that
okay.
would change your
Right?
children's life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No more cancer.
I mean, we don't.
Just the mac and cheese.
We have realized the cause of cancer right here. Macaroni and cheese.
Stay away from Kraft.
So it just little tiny things make a big difference. So like we just slowly got rid of our plastic things.
Yeah.
So get glass instead of plastic next time you need
I think the first
things.
thing I did that I felt was like me trying to take control of our health was I stopped buying shredded cheese.
Yeah.
That's where I started too, because they have sawdust and shredded cheese. So buy a cheese grater, because that dumb little grater where you have to do it yourself, I'm never gonna do that.
yeah.
Buy the $20 one on Amazon where you just grate it with the
Crank
wheel,
it.
and it tastes so much better. And when your cheese actually melts,
Right.
way quicker, you're like,
And it
"What's
tastes
that?"
way better.
way better.
Yeah.
So that's a great place to start.
No, so another plug for Dough Worth It, but
Yeah.
there was one day where Josh made us grilled cheese, and it was like the Dough Worth It bread, and it was cheese that he shredded, and it was like you could tell a difference.
Yeah, it tastes like whole foods.
Yes.
Rather than like stuff that'll never break down in your stomach.
Yeah.
Like the cheese slices, and you're like,
Right.
"That's gonna
Donald's
look
cheeseburgers. Had one of those this week too.
And that's okay.
It's okay every once in a while if you're trying to make good choices.
And
to
last
do
week.
stuff like that.
That's fine too.
I was talking to a friend of mine. We had dinner, and my friend was talking about how she's like selectively crunchy. She's like, I make lots of choices. I said, what does that mean? Because I'm like, I'm pretty crunchy too. It was like we were finding out things about each other.
It's
We're
like when you spot someone across
You're
the room.
crunchy, I'm crunchy too. We don't tell people because they'll think we're crazy.
Yeah.
And she goes, like, we have a lot of switches and do a lot of things. She's like, but we also go through the drive-thru at McDonald's every once in a while. It's like, we're soul sisters. Yes, it's okay.
Yeah.
So it's true. You can just start with little swaps, and it doesn't have to be everything.
Okay, this kind of leads us into our topic for today. What is one food or health myth you believed for way too long?
I said that all carbs are bad for you. Because I feel like a lot of, I don't know if it was like my generation of like the like movies, but like one specifically that comes to mind is like the Cinderella one with Hilary Duff. But you just always like, I would remember always seeing like those types of movies or shows, and they're always like talking about how many carbs is in something.
I wrote down the food pyramid. So how you should have this many carbohydrates and this many. And then I also wrote down sugar-free. So they talk about sugar-free stuff.
Right.
But then they replace the sugar with really bad stuff.
Yeah.
The
So to
chemicals
make
in it.
sugar-free, yeah, like Diet Coke, which I also like on occasion. Like that sugar-free stuff is so bad for your body. So when you look at it and you're like, oh, it should be healthy. It's sugar-free.
So many chemicals. You trade chemicals for the fat or the sugar. That makes sense.
Always best to go. So that's what we've tried to do is just whole foods. So not margarine, have real butter, grass-fed butter. And
You know,
it's
I watched a
delicious.
video on how to make butter, and like somebody just made it in their KitchenAid, and I was like, that doesn't look hard at all.
No. It's
And you
just
know
from
exactly
cream,
what's
like
in
heavy
it.
whipping
Yes,
cream.
it was like one ingredient, and then you can add salt or whatever, and they just like have the little mold, and they get buy their little
One day
paper.
maybe I'll be like that, but
I know.
Nowhere
I
near.
was like, maybe one day, yeah.
Yeah. That's great. I love that the FDA has been going
oh man.
back over and changing the food pyramid. They did that like last week. What didn't it come out? And it was just like
And all the red
eat
dye 40
real
stuff.
It's
food.
banned.
That is so cool. I think that is
I
so
still
cool.
were at-
have not bought the hot Cheetos that are not red.
Really?
Yes.
But they have them?
Yes, my sister got some, and she's like, they taste the same.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Yeah.
That's great. Same with, I was in Costco and they said they had clean Pop-Tarts, like Pop-Tart brand. And like there was hardly any color on the box. And like they had taken out the red dye 40 and stuff. And I'm like,
Wow.
all right, the world is starting to change.
It's good. This is
So
good.
good. Yeah.
We had a friend that went over and spent some time in Europe. It was one of Kate's friends, and he was like, I was there for 2 weeks, and I ate so much food, and I didn't gain weight because it wasn't bad for you food.
Yeah,
it
right,
wasn't
yeah.
like had all the chemicals and toxins and stuff. I'm like, if you think about it, this food, the food that we eat, us not paying attention to it, is kind of like an adversarial attack on America. Land of the free, home of the sick.
It's true. There is a pizza place here in town that he buys his flour from Italy because he's Italian and has family. So he buys his flour from Italy, and it's Chow Baby.
I love Chow Baby. That's one of our favorite places.
Because of that, I can eat. Like when we have Papa John's, I have one pizza and I feel bloated and gross. Or Domino's or any of those like chain pizza places.
One piece.
Yes. And when it is, because of my stomach stuff.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, one
You
piece
said.
I feel gross.
I thought you said one pizza.
No, one piece.
Okay.
One piece of pizza.
I can have a whole pizza, and I'm just like,
Yeah. And I'm just sick. And everybody's like, stop eating the pizza elephant. Stop it. Okay. So it's, you gotta laugh. It's funny. Okay. So at Chow Baby, because they use that flour, I can feel an immediate difference.
Yeah.
And can eat more and I don't feel gross when I leave because it makes a difference. Costco also has really good Italian pasta too.
yes, we've tried that before.
It's good.
I love that. Okay, why do we tend to swing between extremes instead of choosing consistency?
I feel like it's because we feel like it's not enough
Yeah.
to just maybe make those small, consistent habits. Like we feel like it has to be all or nothing, or it's like nothing. Like if you're trying to lose weight, like I know for me, I went through like if I don't get a 1 hour workout or more than an hour, then it's not worth it. Yeah. But no, that's not true. Like if I'm consistent and I at least work out for 20, 30 minutes, like, and keep doing that every day, there are still going to be changes to my body.
Well, and even more so, I feel like my whole life it's been all or nothing, like, or you mess up in the day and you're like, forget it, I'll start again tomorrow.
Right, yeah.
Let's have whatever we want for dinner. Whatever, right? The thing that worked the best for me, because I'm not somebody who loves exercise. I just have never found something that I love to do every single day. And that's possible to do every day. So like Zumba classes I love. You can't do those every day, right?
I cannot look at myself in the mirror in those classes. Those mirrors are big and they are unforgiving and I hate them. I never will go back, ever.
Right.
Ever.
So I loved like dancing and doing stuff like that, but you can't do that every day. And so the thing that worked best for me was my longest, like never miss a day was I was like, I'm not going to sweat. I don't care about sweating. I don't care how many calories I burn. I'm going to move my body. And that I woke up every day and looked forward to because I'm like, I don't need to do all this craziness. That made a huge difference. I need sunshine and I need to move my body. And there was something in my head that was like, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. Just get up and do it. And it took all the pressure off.
Yeah.
Mine is getting dressed to work out. Like mine is, if I have to get dressed to do it, I'm not going to do it. I have to be in my pajamas. I have to have slippers on and I have to just move my body. Yeah. So like when I've felt the best and been working out consistently, it's been like on a stationary bike and I've been prayer journaling or reading something and not paying attention to what my body's doing. And then, or I go upstairs to do YouTube videos that are like 5 to 7 minutes that focus on like your glutes or upper body or like or and I pick like 3 videos and I do them and they're done and so fast, like it feels and they time you. I think having those small increments of time on the videos helps the time go by faster. So like having those 20, okay, do this for 30 seconds and then rest and then do this for 30, like it's just how can I move my body today? That's what I would tell myself too.
One of my goals was for this year to walk more, to get out and walk more, not to be hardcore, but just walk. And whenever we weren't in school, like it was really easy to go do that 3 or 4 days a week. I like to go to the gym. I am not a outside in the cold walker. I'm very much a temperamental person that likes to walk inside in climate controlled with my earbuds listening to a podcast. That's how I like to do it.
Where you know you're not going to get jumped somewhere.
Right.
You go outside.
Yes, I have a fear of running outside.
Yeah,
me too.
And so I'm like, I think this will be great. Well, school starts back and life gets busy. And I remember I went and worked out one day and just went walked. And then it was Friday before I could get back. And I just thought to myself, okay, my shift is that I'm not going to walk in here ashamed that it's been a couple of days since I've been in here. Like I haven't made it work. My shift is just to come at this time as grateful that I got it. You know, like just change that mindset instead of beating myself up. Like you need to work extra hard because you missed so many days. Like you need to bump up that incline to double because you didn't do it. And I'm just like, no.
Punish yourself.
Yeah.
That's fun. That makes me want to go.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm just going to come at it with the attitude of gratitude and not of shame. Okay, this is a tough question, but I'm going to ask it anyway because I live on the edge like that. Okay. How does our relationship with food affect our energy, patience, and parenting?
A lot.
A lot.
Have you ever heard the word hangry? Just kidding.
Right?
True.
I think like I know if I'm not taking care of my body with like good foods and I'm just eating a bunch of crap, no matter how much sleep I get, I'm gonna be sluggish. And I just like have brain fog. I just feel horrible, and I can feel a difference, honestly. And my patience is like thin.
I think it's been really great to use my health journey to model good habits for my kids. Like I don't say anything, but I'm like, I'm making this. Do you want some? Or
Because they will eat what you eat, always.
totally.
If you're eating like carrots and whatever at the table, they're like, yeah, I want to get some of that, you know? And
No. I was trying to tell Adam,
Yeah.
like, if it's out,
Yeah.
they eat it.
Yeah.
If it's cut up and prepared, they eat it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
He's like, why are you cutting all these vegetables right when we get? I'm like,
Yes.
And then I'm watching the kids like all of them came through.
Yes.
I was like,
that has been a game changer
Yes.
in our family.
Yeah.
Is like
Okay.
I wash all of the fruit as soon as I get home, and I store it all in like airtight containers, and then I'm not like, oh, I have to get the fruit out and wash it. Never mind.
Oh,
And
it's
then
horrible.
It just
Yeah.
goes to waste.
I had 1 week, like 2 weeks ago, that my kids were snacking on like roasted vegetables. And like, I just went to the store and I taught my children what vegetables were.
Yeah.
Literally took the 3 girls and I was like, okay, this is called a sweet potato. And this is called a blah, blah, blah. Because
her husband hates vegetables.
he calls it rabbit food. But
Yeah.
anyways, so he says there's a food chain for a reason. Anyways, so I was like, this is what a cucumber is. No, they know what cucumbers are. But I like took all these vegetables and I took them home and I cut them up. I threw them in a plastic bag. I put olive oil in it. I put some like seasoning. I threw it on a pan. And then I just roasted it for like 425 for like 20, 30 minutes. And I had it sitting out, just sitting on the... It's such a good afternoon snack.
Totally.
Yeah.
They will just grab it and munch on it. Like the
Yeah.
13-year-old, the 11-year-old, like they just grab it. So I'm like, having that in your home it's important.
It takes work, but it's worth it.
Yeah. It does
Also,
take
it's
work,
good
but-
for you. Like, I do it for me and my children as like a aftermath, because I'm like, if I have something prepared that I can grab quickly, because I don't want to do it either.
Yeah.
You know, it makes a big difference.
So why is sustainability more important than perfection when it comes to health? What can we hype people up with?
I really, when I was reading through these notes, I was like, I want to feel inspired by you guys because I'm coming off of this survival mode season and I'm not doing anything to like be consistent about anything right now. And so I'm like, okay, what you have to take time to like step aside and think about what changes are important for your family. And like the mother sets the tone in the whole home, and it is so much pressure sometimes, but like it just feels like if I make these little changes, then it's going to be this trickling effect on everybody.
Yeah.
So it's like no matter how tired I am, or no matter if I feel like, you know, there's a million other things I need to do, like what is one thing that I can do this week? What is one thing that I can do this week to make a difference in our home with how we feel?
That's how it started for me, because I'm like, how are we all affected by what we're putting in our mouths that changes who we are? And
Yeah.
I'm like, so that's what started for us. And it is just, I have been blown away, because I'm like, okay, if I can't work out every day, I can pay attention to what I'm putting in my body and put more of the whole foods.
Yeah.
The closest you can get to how it naturally came, right? If I can do that, then it changes the way I feel. And when I don't eat food like that, it makes a huge difference. I don't want to work out. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to take my vitamins. I don't want to do any of those things.
But like I just feel like people recognize what?
Nothing. Go.
I feel like people recognize screenitis as like your kids are on a screen a long time, they go crazy.
Yeah.
And they're addicted and blah, blah, blah. I think we need to look at that same thing for food.
Yeah.
I just don't think that, I think people turn a blind eye to it, me included, because it's hard. It is
Yeah.
hard to make
Well, and it
changes.
feels really overwhelming.
It is overwhelming.
Convenience.
There's like a bazillion things.
You have
Well,
to
and then
trade.
you start going in the rabbit hole and you're like, wait, but then
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And
Do I
then
want
learned
to know all
And then I
this?
learned
Like
this.
my latest one was a video about how they make Oreos, and the
gosh.
cream in the middle is basically edible glue.
That's crazy.
Does it
Yeah.
melt? Like there was a guy that had a blowtorch. So he was blowtorching it for like,
And same thing
minute, and
with
it never
those
melted.
the ice creams, the drumsticks,
Had that today.
those
This morning.
never melt either.
Yes.
For
You
breakfast.
can leave them out forever.
the ice cream
drumsticks.
sandwiches, like
That's not
I had
I
Oreo
mean, but there's
cereal for
certain
breakfast.
brands of ice cream sandwiches you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, well, and it's because
People are going to hate this
I
episode.
know. Don't listen unless
You can
want
cut
your
some of
life
it out if you
ruined.
want.
No.
Okay.
I have a responsibility to the public to let this be heard.
I see the difference in my kids in how they look and how they physically feel. I can tell a difference with how they are. Like Caleb will be like, "Can I have a fig ball? I want a fig bar."
Oh yeah,
I'm
my
like,
kids love those fig bars.
If I had said that when I was younger, "Can I have a fig bar, please?" Like that's crazy to me. But the difference, they'll eat meat sticks and fig bars, and they will eat whatever you have in the house that they like. And there are so many good choices, but I wish I had done it before. I wish I had done it earlier.
Yeah.
For all of us.
Yeah.
I just feel like with this episode, we have so much diversity in this room with the way we do things in our homes. And we just need to have the space for other people. This is a space that you are not judged.
Correct.
You are not looked down on because of how you are living right now. It's not us saying like this is what you need to do, because this entire episode I've tried to make that very clear. Could you tell?
And also I feel like I'm like, please don't do all these things. Like it is like,
or feel like you have to.
Yeah, once you know, you feel like, no, I can't. Every time I'm like, no, you can't do it. Like,
even when I know.
Yeah. Well,
even when I know, I'm like, I just don't think about it.
Yeah.
Because I cannot handle mentally whatever right now, because I haven't sat down and I haven't decided what my non-negotiables are.
Okay, so that is your challenge.
Well, you start with small and simple things.
Right.
Yes.
Just small
That's
things.
where you.
And
That's why I said start with these.
I'm going to start with snacking on vegetables. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to just keep vegetables at the ready, prepared. That's all I'm going to do for now. I'm just,
I feel like I just have to say, like, we're not health experts.
Right.
These are just things that
We've
have
seen in social media.
Well, and things that we have felt inspired to change in our own families. So, like, for example, I remember reading and seeing a thing about how Lunchables are horrible for your kids, how they contain heavy traces of metal. And there was even schools that were trying to get them banned because they sold them at those schools. And I just remember being like, I don't want my daughter eating those anymore. Like, because there's some things I'll be like, yeah, I'm still going to eat that, you know?
How bad?
Right. But not every day. But anyways, so I either do like homemade Lunchables or I'll do like the Feastables. I try to do the homemade Lunchables more than buying the Feastables, but someday I'm just like, all right, just go to the store and get her a Feastable.
or they have those protein packs that go on sale all the time.
Yes.
Like those little meat
And so
cheese
I would
things.
just say, Courtney, like, just start where you feel inspired to start.
One
Like,
decision at a time.
Because mine has been a slow progressing one too, where I've been like, okay, now I want to change like our cooking utensils to like wooden ones. Now I want to make sure we get rid of all the plastic Tupperware and we only have glass. Like, just do it like where you feel is the best for your family to start. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, also nowadays, 3 or 4 years ago when we started, there were not healthy choices. There were very few packaged products that were actually okay and approved. So like, it is coming so far. It's come leaps and bounds, and now it's coming even farther with the way our country is going. Like, it's gonna get easier and easier to have the healthy things. It is continuing to be that way, but it just starts one at a time. And I remember Evie asked me a few months ago, she's like, do you have plastic Tupperware in your cabinets?
Who said this?
Lindsay, Evie asked me that, and I was like, "Oh, Evie."
Because you sent me a video about something first.
Yeah, because you were talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, Evie, be careful. It's a slippery slope." I'm like, "We haven't had plastic in years."
No,
But I was like,
we
"Oh,
already
man."
had glass. We haven't had plastic.
Well, it was like right at the beginning of when you were seeing all this, and I was like, "Oh no!"
And then
Evie's coming down the slope.
And then I told Lindsay, I said, I've been thinking about getting rid of our microwave.
I was like, oh man, there it goes. And it's true. You just do one little thing at a time when you feel like inspiration strikes you, and look at your kids of like, what do they need that's better?
You do not have to overhaul your life to change your health. You just have to be consistent. So I was thinking, guys, this is me pulling it into scripture because I always do. I was thinking and teaching with seminary this week about the creation. And this was my takeaway from it when I was teaching them, and I want to apply this to our health life journey. Every day of the creation, God said it was good. Even throughout the whole process, it was good. So any little step you take every day, it's going to be good. And just keep building on that, and then eventually you'll get to a place where you feel like you're doing what's best for your family. So I think that'll be great.
I also think that we should end. We've talked a lot about foods and kids and stuff. I think it's important. Like the thing that stuck out to me at the end of this was I think it's important that we all love and honor our bodies as women. Because I'm like, obviously, I mean, I'm pregnant right now, but I'm like, obviously, I don't look like I work out 17 times a week, right? Like, we're all in a place where we're all working towards being better, but honoring your body for what it's done for you in your life, if it's given you your children, if it's whatever, we are all on different places. And I thought about when I first had stitches and had major surgery and was like, my body's ruined. It's not as beautiful. And I just look at those things now and like all of these experiences that we have, it's important to honor who that is, to remember that these bodies that we've been given, it's our responsibility to treat them with kindness and to love ourselves. And that includes what you put in it. That includes what you do with it. That includes what it's done for you. And I'm grateful my body has provided children. I'm grateful that I am healthy and can move. I'm grateful for all of those things. And I think when we're so hard on ourselves and tear ourselves down for what we're not doing, it is easy to forget all of the good things that we have and the things that we've been blessed with. So if you are honoring your body and you stop tearing it down, you're going to naturally want to take care of it rather than just being negative about it. So that would be my biggest thing, is just remember that to be grateful, because there are a lot of people that don't have what we have. And there are a lot of people listening that are struggling with things in their own bodies that are really hard. So,
All right. Our reflection question for the day is, what is one small, realistic health choice I can make this week that honors my body instead of punishing it? And until next time,
Keep striving. We'll see y'all soon.
now it's time for the bloopers.
I haven't eaten in 4 hours.
What? Why are we starting this hangry from a pregnant
I
lady?
don't know. Let's go.
Do you want something from the fridge?
No,
we have
I'm
a
fine
fridge
right
here.
now, but I can't go 4 episodes.
Probably after this next one. Let's get
or
our
the one
snacks.
after that.
Snacky
It's
snack
fine.
time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to be talking all about food.
Fine.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. All right. Ready? Yeah. So, it's going to be amazing. I say that word a lot, but that's fine. Okay. So
It makes you understand Emily Bell Freeman.
I know, it
like,
does.
I love that.
Yeah.
I just love this. It's like, okay, well, it's a good go-to. Okay. You could
Yeah.
hate everything, so at least you love everything.
it's going to be awful. So I've loved focusing on health this month. I think it'll be great. Today we're talking about physical health. So small wins. It'll be awesome. I did it.
Also, when you started that phrase, Courtney's like, "Oh, the final." What you say?
I was trying to say awesome, awful. Like you're just changing it the last minute.
And then you started talking to Courtney.
And then I was like, ashamed.
All right.